Hi kids! I'm glad to see you today. Рада вас бачити сьогодні. I am Natalie and you are watching Інтерклас. Ви дивитесь Інтерклас. Get ready for our new lesson. Приготуйтесь до нашого нового уроку. Ми з вами вже вивчили types of houses, типи будинків, parts of the houses, частини будинку, kinds of rooms, види кімнат. And finally we start talking about furniture. І нарешті ми починаємо вивчати меблі. Today we will name the most popular objects in the living room. Сьогодні ми назвемо найбільш популярні предмети у вітальні. Are you ready to start? Ви готові почати? So first we watch the presentation and try to learn all new words. Тож спочатку ми подивимось презентацію та спробуємо запам'ятати нові слова. Furniture in the living room. Меблі у кімнаті. Knick-knacks. Дрібниці. A sofa. Диван. A pillow. Подушка. A vase. Ваза. A carpet. Килим. A shelf – полиця. A TV set – телевізор. A fireplace – камін. A coffee table – журнальний столик. An armchair – крісло. A puff – м'яка табуретка, пуфік. A lamp – лампа. A picture – картина. You have a task now. А зараз ви маєте завдання. Find the translation of the new words. Знайдіть правильний переклад слів. Now you have to match the words with the translation. З'єднайте слова з перекладом. Knick-knacks. Дрібниці. A picture. Картина. A shelf. Полиця. A TV set. Телевізор. A vase. Ваза. A lamp. Лампа. A sofa. Диван. A coffee table. Журнальний стіл. A pillow. Подушка. An armchair. Крісло. You know the words, but can you see them in the sentence? Ви знаєте слова, але чи можете ви вживати їх у реченні? We need some helpers. Для цього нам потрібні помічники. They are called prepositions. І називаються вони прийменники. Let's find out some of them. Давайте вивчимо деякі з них. Watch the video and repeat the prepositions. Подивіться відео і повторюйте прийменники.
Under. under, between, between, by, by, in, over, over, behind, behind, on, in front of, in front of,
Now, are you ready to name the prepositions by yourself? Тож, чи готові ви назвати прийменники самостійно? Let's try. Давайте спробуємо. What preposition is it? Який це прийменник? In, on, under, by, behind, in front of, between. Excellent! I think now you have to practice making own sentences with prepositions. Зараз, я думаю, час потренувати складання речень з прийменниками. Let's do it now! Translate the sentences with the prepositions. Перекладіть речення, використовуючи прийменники. Картина на полиці. The picture is on the shelf. Лампа за кріслом. The lamp is behind the armchair. Стіл перед каміном. The coffee table is in front of the fireplace. Телевізор між полицями. The TV set is between the shelves. Килим на підлозі. The carpet is on the floor. Подушка на дивані. The pillow is on the sofa. I'm sure now you can describe your own living room. Я впевнена, зараз ви вже можете описати свою вітальню. That's all for today. Це все на сьогодні. See you later, take care and goodbye.
Hi everyone, my name is Alexei and this is 10 Time with Interklaz. Today we will have many rules. There is one quiz for you about possessive case in English. Moreover, you will have some tea in the culture corner. And of course, you have to watch all presentations attentively and we can get started. So now you will learn some grammar rules about possessive case in English. This grammar rule is very popular and it's very basic in grammar, and everyone who studies English properly, they have to know this grammar rule. So you have to watch the following video presentation attentively and try to figure out when and why you need to use this grammar rule. So now we have to look at possessive case. What possessive case is? It's actually called the possessive case. The genitive case is when we add apostrophe s to show possession, that something belongs to another type of a person or someone. For example, a child has a toy, and we can say a child's toy or children's toy. We normally use the apostrophe s with people, animals, or it can be used with places, organizations, companies, which suggest a group of people. Rule number 1. Singular nouns. Add apostrophe s. For example, my aunt's flat is next to the beach. So, Jason's car was stolen last night. Tomorrow we are going to see the museum new art exhibit. With plural nouns we have s after. The two sisters' house is next to his. The plumber's tools were rusty. In rule number 3, plural nouns not ending in s. Be careful not to trip over the children's toys. The women's bathroom is currently flooded with water. In rule number 4, singular nouns ending in s. For example, most names add apostrophe s. They had really good time at Jim's barbecue last Friday. Classical or religious names add Jesus, discipline carried out the teaching of Jesus. Rule number 5. Possessive nouns as a part of a phrase. If there are two owners of something, we add apostrophe s to the final name. Rick and Steve's car is quite old. But if each person owns a car, then add apostrophe s to both names, Rick's and Steve's car. So, the clear idea. If the meaning is clear, we can use the possessor without a noun after it. Her hair is longer than Jill's. We ate at Billy's last night. Whose bag is this? It's Jane's. So now you will try a quiz about possessive case. It's a difficult grammar rule that people do not understand, but I hope you will take it easily and you will understand everything right. So don't waste your time and try to watch the presentation attentively. And now we have possessive case quiz. Whose cat is it? My neighbor. My neighbor's cat, my neighbor's cat, or my neighbor's cat in C. Actually, you're right, B. My neighbor's cat. Whose pen is it? My teacher. And you're right, if you've chosen my teacher's pen, B. Whose books are they? My friends. Actually A. My friend's books. Whose dog is it? The Smith. A is right, the Smith dog. So a cup of tea is a vital part of everyday life for the majority of people in modern Britain. In fact, tea is an integral part for many people, and in everyday life we use it very often. But it was not always so. Tea was once a luxury product that only the rich could afford, and at one time there was even a debate about whether it might be good for health, or it was of course several hundred years ago. And of course now tea is getting more and more popular, and people are divided into two groups: coffee lovers and tea lovers. And of course I think that this drink will make you energized, and you will say that you once but you tried this drink. So watch the presentation about tea and try to get more facts about this wonderful drink. Legend has it that in 2777 before Christ, Shen Nung, the second emperor of China, discovered tea when leaves blew into his pot of boiling water. High tea was eaten at a table. In comparison, afternoon tea was taken while sitting in low, comfortable chairs or sofas. Of course, soon after, the upper classes developed their own variation and also called it high tea. It was a meal that could be eaten when their servants were away or not available. And in Culture Corner we have how tea came to England. Actually, tea came to England in a different way. So tea first became established in Britain because of the influence of a foreign princess, Catherine of Braganza, the Queen of Charles II. A lover of tea, since her childhood in Portugal, she brought tea drinking to English royal court and set a trend for the beverage among the aristocracy of England and in the 17th century. So, what is actually a tea taster? So, a tea taster is a person who tastes different sorts and kinds of tea, and he can classify them into different classes. And of course, we have to look at tea expressions. The first one: not my cup of tea. Doesn't suit me or suits me perfectly. Steamed Brussels sprouts are not my cup of tea. And actually here, something that is yours. Tea expression number 2. You couldn't get me trying to hang gliding for all tea in China. All the tea in China. Something expensive and valuable. Tea expression number 3. Storm in a teacup. Related to making a mountain out of a molehill. Tea expression 4. Tea and sympathy. Kind and attentive behavior towards someone who is upset to make a person happier. For example, they need a plan of action rather than tea and sympathy. In one day, an experienced tea picker can collect around 70 pounds of tea. Drinking tea is also good for the heart. The most interesting of the facts that all tea comes from the same plant, Camellia sinensis. A cup of tea may keep the dentist away. This is because tea helps fight cavities. Drinking tea helps boost the immune system. Okay, you've done a lot of work today. You learned firstly the grammar rules about possessive case, and you know how to use properly. And of course, you know how to speak about tea in English. You know how this drink came to Britain and why this drink was so popular and is, by the way, still popular in many countries. So, you know a lot of information. I wish you a good day. Actually, take care and goodbye.